and they're willing to put it all on the table. And it might only be, a little bit below asking or right at asking versus someone coming in, a couple percent over. But depending on that story, like, ask me how many times we've taken a lower offer because we were more secured on getting to the closing table, right? With the right lender on the front end.
Well, it always surprises me when a selling agent doesn't want to speak to the lender at the beginning, right?
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, you should be asking, are you a banker or a broker? There's pluses and minuses. What have you done to pre-approve them? Have you actually pulled credit? Have you actually gotten their tax returns, W-2s, pay stubs? Have you actually verified they have down payment in their bank account, right? Or is this just a lead that's been sitting on your desk and now is turning real and you're going to go do all these things?
Mm-hmm.
Now, so I was selling a deal. I was selling a fourplex, one of my personal ones, and got an offer. And so my agent, asked me to wanted to hear a lender vet the lender, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we got on the phone. He didn't say anything. And I just vetted this lender, right? And I asked him all these questions, and he had all the right answers, right? But he was a little hesitant, and he was just, you could tell he's just telling me what I wanted to hear.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got off the phone, and I go, listen, if everything he just said is true, this, he's done his homework. However, he just told me he pulled credit, right? He just told me, so, and it ended up, they couldn't secure that deal. And guess what happened a week or two into that, because I like weekly updates. I don't need to hear from the lender every day, right? But I like weekly updates. And me, I like to send the videos, the video updates. Now this lender went dark, right? And once they go dark, you're in trouble. But as a seller, you're under contract. It's kind of out of your hands to a degree, right? Because the folks who are going to cancel that contract are the buyers. Right. Yeah. They're going to cancel because of inspection or appraisal. And then the appraisal wasn't ordered, or we didn't get a request for the appraisal. And I'm going, okay, well, then he probably hasn't ordered the appraisal. Call him, leave him a voicemail. Hey, have you ordered the appraisal? He doesn't respond. Call him back. He answers, hey, have you ordered the appraisal? No, we're confirming some of their income stuff. Oh, yeah, the income stuff that I asked you about before I said yes to accept this offer. Yeah, that stuff. So just because, listen, you got to ask all the right questions, right? I guess my point is, even when you ask the right questions, you can still get the runaround. And guess what? This is real estate, right? This is what it is. And what I tell everybody who's starting to get into real estate, right, and they're getting stressed and they're having a hard time with their lending or whatever they're doing, it's all worth it, right? Your future self will be grateful that you're participating in real estate. That's obviously my biased opinion, because I have seen wonderful things, wonderful wealth built through people participating in real estate. So yeah, I'm biased. So I do think it's worth it. And the people who get through all these deals are like you said, the calm, I'm on it. There's a request. I fulfill that request the next day or the same day. And, these quick 7-8 day clear to closes, we can't take all the credit for those. Like, we do our job, but it's the borrower who we say, hey, we need an updated pay stub. 5 minutes later, we got an updated pay stub. Those are the ones who get those early clear to closes. Those are the ones who have a stress-free transaction. It's the ones who say, oh, I'll get you that pay stub. 2 weeks later, after 5 requests, that pay stub isn't in. And then it's like, hey, no pay stub, no updated pay stub, no house,